Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Wild Arms, episode 19, Super Beer Brothers Deluxe.
Now, Gerard, something seems a little different, doesn't it?
Yes, we all sound like we're in recording booths in a way.
Yeah, really shitty recording booths.
Yeah.
Home recording booth.
Yeah.
So, while we were recording for our playthrough session for Beer Brothers, our audio got messed up, so this is actually a post-recording. We're going to be reacting to gameplay we've already played, and we're just going to kind of talk about what we were thinking while we were doing it and so on and so forth.
Yeah, try and remember some of the cool stuff we were talking about.
We talked about some pretty awesome stuff.
Yeah, right now it looks like I'm just kind of walking
in and out of this house.
Yeah, I can't believe
Watch out for that bucket.
No, you know what? I think you're looking for the mayor, right?
I am looking for the mayor. But one thing we did notice is that everyone in the town are just a bunch of jerks to the ew. Like, they're so mean to her.
Yeah.
They're so mean to Meryl.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Or Mariel?
Mariel?
Muriel?
Oh, this is... Okay, so here, you guys got mad at me, but I wanted to show you how, like, even though they pushed Meryl on the outskirts of the town, she has, like, a big house, like, to herself. I'm okay with that.
Big house
I'm okay,
and one flower.
and one flower. I'm okay with being an outcast as long as my house is big.
I'm actually, that's like my philosophy on life. Actually, I don't even need a big house. I don't want a small house.
You just want a tiny house that's really far away?
Just away from everyone.
I would be totally cool with that. All right. Anyways, back to the video game here.
So yesterday on Wild Arms, we were trying to. That's right. Smack the dog.
Yeah. See,
It's
even
making
the
my
dog
personality
knows that the town
unfriendly.
people suck.
Yeah, even the dog knows it.
Little
this place
little
sucks.
nod to the developer's own philosophy on pet care.
Yeah. If they could just.
subtle cues trying to influence the pet care habits of the youth.
Yes. So here's the mayor in this town. He's not feeling too well. We're gonna give him that flower.
Mayor Hernandez.
Mayor Hernandez.
Mayor Hernandez. I didn't notice that before.
Yeah. Rumor has it the eel cast on me make me sick. Oh, why would anyone do that to anyone else?
It didn't happen.
I'm gonna. Yeah, exactly. So this is. I love this moment so far through playing because of the fact that as soon as now
I forgot
now
about Mariel.
Yeah, now everyone is
Mariel.
like.
sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Now everyone's gonna be suddenly nice because of what Mariel did.
Yeah, now you gotta talk to everybody again. They're like, well,
see,
actually,
watch.
I was an asshole.
Yeah, see, I knew that wasn't a bad girl after all. Like,
He's still
what?
in a really big hurry, though, so.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I think it was just like the one mayor's kid who was the actual dick, and then everybody else is like, well, he's probably being a dick for a reason.
Oh, okay, so here's what we were talking about is all I can do is these flowers or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, how much is this freaking heiress? Like, how much did they, like, borrow from this for heiress? It's like
With the whole with the flower thing and
like she's like you know a like last of her kind, like people tied to the fate of the earth. And she's
Right.
like alone by herself in like a weird part of town, and like everything's all wrecked except for like this little area of flowers growing. And
well, for what we know, I mean, I'm not very familiar.
the best things
with-
in life are money and counting money. That guy's still the worst.
That
Glad
guy is the worst.
glad to
yes.
see that Mariel didn't change his mind.
Right, yeah. And the dog still thinks everybody sucks.
We have our Jane here and her sidekick. This is the proposal.
The movie.
We are now being asked to go to the Volcanon Trap
The family Von Cannon Trap.
to find the Guardian Blade.
What happened? Wasn't the Guardian Blade like not supposed to be? Didn't we already get it? But then it like ended up not being where it was supposed to be or something.
Essentially, it's all kind of one.
Link took it already.
Yeah,
That's the Master Sword, Greg. Master Sword.
Yeah,
that's
Link
the
took it already.
Mr. Sword.
Mr. Sword.
The mitten sword.
Yeah.
Well, going back to Alex, you were
Sword
talking
made of
about Aerith's. I still call it Aerith. I know it's Aerith, but Aerith's whole thing.
Was it last episode where I was talking about it? I think it was.
What about the flower?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was this particular one.
I think.
Oh, the Hirons.
Well, either it may have been last episode, but
that's gone now. This is the last episode is this episode.
No, I
Oh.
think that this. I think I talked about it in Wednesday's episode.
About the flower.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, the point I was going to make was that we're kind of getting to a point now where, at least with the parallels, like I don't know because I don't know anyone who's Japanese or knows a lot about Japanese culture.
I just
but
remembered
maybe
a joke that I said here.
The Hiron.
Well, we were talking about flying boobs.
Yeah.
The sea flying boobs and
Sea flying boobs.
and land flying boobs.
That's why I said the Hiron.
And then
yeah.
Gerard was like, "They look like prostitutes," and we were like, "What do you think prostitutes are?"
Prostitutes in the sky.
Yeah.
Sky prostitutes.
Have you seen a prostitute?
Well, what I was saying about Aerith is are flowers kind of real big symbols in Japan? Because I mean, it can't be pure coincidence. I don't think someone was playing Final Fantasy, or someone who was making Final Fantasy VII wasn't looking at
Wild
Arms thinking like, oh, we should totally take this.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like just in general around the world, like flowers are about like delicateness, like being delicate and being vulnerable and being like the treasure and being frail but beautiful. And I don't think it necessarily has to be like a direct reference to this game for them to have settled upon like a lonely flower girl again.
I guess that's true.
Well, there is the Japanese cherry blossom.
Yeah.
That's the big thing over there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know like exactly what the significance of it is. I'm sure somebody in the comments can enlighten us.
Well, that was the huge thing during friggin' what era was it? What president? And like Japan gifted a whole bunch of cherry blossoms, so they're in Washington D.C.
Oh yeah.
So it's like an olive branch between Japan and the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
So I just googled this. I thought I would share with you guys. Symbols are a large part of Japanese culture, and designs on kimonos, including family crests, are often crucial to understanding the occasion where the garment would have been worn, or by whom or what at the time of year, specifically with flowers. So that's why flowers are kind of like so symbolic.
It's like a family thing.
Yeah, it's a family thing. Family crests were very popular. Like a family crest could be a type of flower. It could determine the type of year, like what kind of, if it's like winter or spring or anything like that, and kind of like how they celebrate their holidays and whatnot.
So, quick side note: in Japanese culture, what's a medangler?
Oh, we talked about
the
this.
medangler.
The medangler.
It was the mad angler.
Or
the mad
is
angler.
it the medangler?
Yeah, I think I saw that in Django Unchained.
I think no, I just pulled up a mad anglerfish, and it looked a lot like the mad angler.
I'll tell you about another frickin' mad anglerfish in frickin' Monster Hunter.
Are you gonna tell us, or?
is
I
that
mean,
it?
there's just a really big anglerfish that sucks.
Oh, okay. you said I'm gonna tell
here
you.
we are.
about
We're
it.
arriving at
the family Von Cannon trap.
Family Volcannon Trap.
What is the Vulcan cannon from? Mech Warrior?
Now I don't know why. Hold on. Before we go on, the music gets really creepy here. I don't know if it's a choice or if it's my game messing up, because it sounds like it's trying to be like, the traditional da-na-na-na, da-na-na-da, bom-bom, but listen to it.
I mean, I haven't played this game before, right? So I don't know,
I think
like,
it's just wacky.
yeah, I don't know, like, how, like, what happens in this place, but maybe it's, like, a particularly weird place.
You can just, if you listen to the music, it just sounds wrong.
That does her thing. My work
Darn
is so
right she does her thing.
my work is so flawless and fat-free.
Yep.
What the hell is
Yep.
this? I didn't
I'm
notice
glad-
any of this.
I noticed that yesterday.
Yeah, I was pointing it out, but you guys were too busy talking about my dangler.
Dude. and so be it.
And so be the Medangler.
Yeah. Ooh, I peeked a little bit. Sorry, guys.
Oh no, I'm sure I am too.
How dare all of you?
How dare we? Oh yeah, Stanga.
Sad dragon.
The sad dragon with a
Ass mouth.
face. Yeah, ass mouth.
Ass Mouth, isn't that the band from the 90s?
Smash-
Somebody once told me that
If we're
Smash
is
Mouth,
gonna
Greg.
roll me.
real talk though. Real
That's
talk.
sma-
There's probably a lot of bands from the '90s that are actually called Ass Mouth.
Yeah, you're right. I know.
Like more like grungy, like.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Scott Stapp's first band was called Ass
Here,
Mouth.
sir. My ass is my mouth. Okay, so there's
Yeah.
lava now, right?
Yes,
So
it's like golden
Dude
lava.
rock.
yeah, so this
It's
lava.
also melted cheese.
Yeah. We were talking about originality again of the dungeons here. I remember. Oh, and then the Zone Maker came, and we talked about
Yes,
the Zone Maker.
Zone Maker. I had some dumb theory on it being a reference to Waldo or something.
Waldo. I was thinking Yoshimitsu.
I was
Oh,
thinking.
yeah, from
I was
Tekken.
thinking Black Mage.
Yeah, because he has that like
a
white.
combination of all of them.
He's got that like black head with the white eyes.
Uh huh.
I mean yellow eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Scott Farkas.
Just thought that I would I don't know if this means anything, but after searching the internet,
Ooh, internet.
Zone Maker, translated from Japanese, is a tool used for designing websites and network infrastructure.
There's
So
no way that that's what that
that's-
is.
How insightful.
There's absolutely no way that has.
I know.
Very
I was-
insightful.
I was somewhat trolling in that sense, but yes, that's the actual.
There's some. We were saying. Remember, like those kind of like almost. I don't want to say grotesque because that sounds negative, but in the way that like a gargoyle is grotesque. Those like Japanese paintings
Right.
that are like those like. I mean, I guess grotesque faces. Something about that. Zone Maker.
I know what you mean. Like the warrior pictures?
Yeah. With those like fearsome, scary faces.
Yeah. Which then they would translate to the masks that they would wear.
Right. I feel like there's something like kabuki-esque going on here with this guy. Because aren't those umbrellas like something in Japanese theater?
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Parasols.
Kabuki theater.
Yeah. Or like no, or something. I don't know.
Send that rat in the lava.
Yeah, that's Handpan the Wind Mouse.
Wind hamster.
Win hamster.
Fox Liberation.
Remember
Damn it.
Win hamster?
That's
Just
Foxhound.
like Bob. Remember?
Yeah, Windows Bob. Oh
Windows
my gosh.
Bob?
Winamp. It kicks the llama's ass.
Dude, Windows Bob is the worst, weirdest thing. It was this Bruce Willie. It's this.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Pico and Proton John to see that I've included their names in this
yeah.
his Let's Play.
This great Let's Play that they all that they all dutifully watch.
Hey,
Right
Pico,
now it's a
Pico
Let's
watches
Watch.
this. I know you're watching Pico. 4444.
Pico 44444.
There's
Not
five
enough
fours.
for us. Not
No
enough.
less, no more. You don't mess it up.
Not enough for us. Use the fours, Pico. See, that'll be a good joke if he's actually.
Oh no, he'll be
watches.
here. He'll be here. You will, won't you?
Use the
Pico?
fours.
You will be. You will be.
I hate the like not digital sound effects in this game.
The cat noise.
There's like that noise that the Stanga just made, and then there's like
Yeah.
this like.
So yeah, so Greg, we've Bruce Willis being cast again. We've
I
kind of
think how
established
Bruce Willis. It's confusion, right?
exactly.
So that was totally what we caused when we put Bruce Willis in that episode. Nothing but confusion to
That's
our
why.
audience.
That's why I named it Bruce Willie.
You
Because
think
Bruce
he-
Willis wouldn't fit.
You think he watched it and he was like, never mind.
Yes, he probably did.
What I was going to say, Greg, is that we've established some of our own terms from this game, our own things. Like for instance, when someone gets critically hit and dying, like right now, oh, he's not dead. When they die, they get rainbow smushed.
Rainbow smushed?
Yes,
Well, you'll
they-
see. Watch him. Watch him go.
All right.
So when we
Bruce
always
Willis.
say like commence the rainbow smushing, as well as what is the other thing we talk about? There's another thing that we
The
we always
cat
joke
sound, the
about. Oh,
booty.
the cat noises. Every time an enemy gets hit,
Oh, yeah, rainbow smush.
yeah. Anytime an enemy gets hit, you hear a meow like
Yeah.
a cat.
Cecilia does her booty shake.
Oh yeah, Cecilia does the booty rocking everywhere shake every now and then.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
really?
Yeah. I don't know why.
When she wins, she'll do it. Sometimes.
Sometimes there's get over. Man, that was a close grab, Gerard. Nice.
Yeah, nice job, Gerard.
Oh, here's where you blow this. Here's
Oh, yeah, you blow
I
it.
messed this
You
up.
blow
I didn't.
it.
I just was like, okay. Oh, look at that.
And
I
then
got excited.
after,
Okay.
after this
that
moment,
that
you
case
were...
where there's. Sorry, go ahead.
God damn it. You were like... you were like, totally screw it, and you were just walking through a whole bunch of lava.
Yeah.
After this, you just completely... You
Dude,
just
this song
neglected
is
to care.
crazy right now.
I think it's a glitch. I think something's wrong.
It sounds kind of
Honestly.
cool. It sounds like Earthbound. Oh, that's the other game that I always talk about. I was trying to remember it. Remember, I think it was for today's episode. I was talking about that I always talk about Final Fantasy, and then the other one that we talk about is Earthbound.
That's always a reoccurring theme on this show for when we're doing them RPGs.
Yeah.
Rippage.
Rippage is just the worst.
That sounds terrible.
It's just the worst. Rippage. Rippage.
Yeah, it is a freaking cat. What the
It
hell?
just literally sounds like
A rocket launcher.
Okay,
Oh, rocket arm.
no excuse for why he's dead. Not dead. He's not dead.
Yes, that is a rocket launcher to the face. It's okay. I'm gonna soul break him in a second. This will just one hit kill him right now.
Just kind of like melts them.
Soul break.
Soul breaker.
That can be so graphic in like fantasy terms.
See, here we go.
Do you think that they're weak
Oh, I
against
missed.
water?
And you missed.
Do you think that might be why they have the parasol? Oh, remember I called it Lady Poppins.
Oh yeah,
Lady Poppins.
Lady Poppins.
Lady Poppins. Not Miss Poppins, Lady Poppins.
Miss Lady Poppins Toppins.
Miss Lady Poppins.
Sherry Bobbins.
Sherry Bot. What is that from? Is that from The Simpsons?
Simpsons.
Yeah.
I thought you said Botwin, as in the Botwins from Weeds, because that show's great.
Dude, I saw a movie with the guy from Weeds, the brother.
Well, that guy's great. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
The movie was called Four Boxes. It was on Netflix forever.
Uh-huh.
It was the weirdest movie I've ever seen. If anybody wants to watch a weird ass movie, Four Boxes. I don't think it's on Netflix anymore, but it was nutso butso.
I think we also talked about how these guys kind of remind us of the Black Mages from the Final Fantasy franchise as well.
Were you
Yeah.
zoning out when we said that earlier?
Yeah.
No. Yes, I guess. I don't know. I mean, sorry.
We
There was
literally
a
just
there-
said that.
In my defense, there was a close-up I saw of the eyes, and that's what kind of...
Yeah, it
what
like jogged
threw
your
me in.
memes.
Yeah.
So you're not listening to it?
No, I'm listening.
You're not listening?
But this is the part where we talked about wrapping it up, because we didn't really know how much further we were going to go because we ran out of time.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
ended up leaving the dungeon, and like we're gonna go back through again on Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll probably just get back to the same location, get back to the lava room,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
that's what we'll pick.
Yeah.
It was a bit
up.
of a walk back, but it wasn't that bad.
So real quick, let's talk about in the last 30 seconds here the question of the week again,
Oh yeah.
because now I've seen some of the comments, and what the question is not like do graphics matter in general. The question is, when you know what sort of things a system can do, does the fact that it doesn't take full advantage of its like processing power or whatever like make you judge the game differently?
Right, so let us know. We're running out of time, but yeah, we'll talk more about it on Facebook.
We're always running out of time.
It's true.
Oh my god, it ended.
It
I
ended.
know, it did.
That's okay. We can just
Oh,
keep
how
talking
weird.
for a second.
No, we can't. We have to stop.
Oh.
Shh.
Oh.
Will we defeat the boss baboon?
Find out next week on the thrilling conclusion of Super Beyond Brothers Wild Arms.
It is nowhere near the conclusion, but we will be there on Tuesday.
On the thrilling conclusion of that episode.
Yeah. The thrilling conclusion of this episode. Next week. At the beginning of the next episode.
Ah.
It's starting to sound like Jon Lovitz now. Come find it next week.
Come find it.
And I will reap off the benefits.
Ah.
And see you later, folks.
Bye.
Bye.